You remember Lewis, but have you heard about Lewis 2? Yeah, so this is a Guzzlord. They're a Dark Dragon type. Something called an Ultra Beast, which are types of legendaries. They're like from different dimensions. Just Google it. I don't want to explain it. Anyway, the reason I called him Lewis 2 is for a few reasons. First one, its stats. Ooh, I have to max that out. I've got enough of how to do that. Anyway, the reason, so Lewis is a Snorlax, which has very high attack, HP, and special defense, pretty much terrible everything else. And the same goes for Guzzlords, which have insane HP, insane attack, and special attack. I don't use that, it's fine. Good defense, and awful speed. That is not a good speed. Another reason I called it Lewis 2 is because it learns to move stockpile and has a similar set to Lewis. Lewis, I believe, has something. I think it's actually pretty some. Yeah, so I know it's stockpile and rest, but I think the only difference between him and another thing about difference between him and Lewis is he has a citrus berry which heals you, and Lewis has a chesto berry which wakes you up, which works well with the rest because you get the HP restore plus the not being asleep thing. Anyway, stockpile is a move that raises both your defense and special defense. And the reason you want this is because, well, the special defense and defense aren't that great. But if you raise them, then they becomes very bulky and hard to kill. That just shows knockoff because that's a good stab move. It gets rid of items, which are just super handy. And Outrage was a good, powerful move that could just plow through opponents. Brave. Just check what that means. I think it means defense or something. Anyway, all Ultra Beast have the same ability. Beast Boost. Very good ability. Upon KOing a Pokemon, it will raise a stat. Stat depends on something. I don't remember what. Each one of them has their own, like, the individual. Anyway, you can't raise HP, so it raises attack. I think it's the highest stat gets raised. But yeah, so so for him it raises the attack. So that means if you've done setting up and you use like something on a knockoff, it will pretty much guarantee a KO for the next attack. So that's why I also throw Outrage. Yeah, I also really like Guzzlord's idea. It's supposed to be like a black hole. It eats everything. It's really close to Snorlax. I like it a lot. Anyway, here's a quick new team preview. Iron Giant, he is just an all-out attacker, just increase his items, just increased attack. Epona is like set up for opponents. Meteor, which is like Guzzlord, and this is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. These are called the Regis. Google that. I'll do a video on that. That'll be the next one. The Regis are. I'll get into that, but he's like very sturdy. You set up some of the move called Curse, which lowers attack and defense, but raises attack and defense, but lowers speed. So it's just really good. Turbo Spin. This one. These are called Rotom. They can change form. Rotom is like this. You know what? I'll show you a Rotom. Just give me a second. Time lapse. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. Right. Here's a Rotom. It has something. It can change forms, which changes its typing, and a move it knows. So this is base form Rotom, which is Electric Ghost. The form I have is Rotom Wash, which is a washing machine, obviously, and it gets the water typing but loses the Ghost type. Anyway, and there's finally Amber, my Aerodactyl. It's just like a speed sweeper, just for like cleaning things up if you need it. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about Lewis, because the big reason was I've been having some good luck with him. I don't think, because here's the weird thing. For those who actually care about Pokemon, it's like, in competitive, there's a stigma. There's like a stigma that certain Pokemon are not good. It's like very annoying, but nearly every Pokemon can be good, just in the right hands. So whenever so what I've had recently is, it's literally just them trying to use an ineffective move on this Pokemon. Like, let's say, a Ghost type move, Dark Resist Ghost. It doesn't work. I get a setup, they do it again, but they're like high damage like Ghost type moves, so I need to heal. So what do? I go use Rest. They keep doing it for 2 turns. That's how long Rest lasts, and then I hit them with a knockoff, kills them, and then the next thing comes out. I'm taking damage with that. Then I just go for like an Outrage, and it's like you don't even need full setup. You just need like 1. Anyway, just want to talk about this because Lewis is unfortunately not on my team, but hey, this ain't a bad replacement.